that is an example of inadvertent, unintended consequences causing major pain for a lot of people. The last one was actually just brand new, like was just happening like today, as of this recording, May 7th, is Dirty Frag, which was actually disclosed, coordinated, and all that other stuff. Like, it was done properly. It went through the upstream process. It also went to the Linux distros. It was actually held back. But what happened was that the embargo got broken early, and the proof of concept exploit got published several hours earlier, which essentially forced all of us to go in and deal with it now.
Explain the whole embargo process a bit, because I'm not even familiar with it.
So embargo is the word that we use to describe. We have the thing, we have all this stuff, we have the details, we have the fix, we have the remediation. We are intentionally holding it back while we get everyone who we know is affected to be aware, so that they're all prepared to ship at the same time. So coordinated, you'll often hear the phrase coordinated disclosure or coordinated release. This is the formal term that we use. Embargo is the term we use when it hasn't been released yet, when it hasn't been disclosed yet. So you'll hear someone, if you're ever involved in a situation like this, is say, yeah, this is under embargo. It's very similar to like, hey, this is basically under confidentiality agreements or something like that. Like, in the businessy sense, it's confidentiality. In the security world, we say it's under embargo. And that sort of meant we couldn't discuss any of this. But then the embargo got busted because someone basically published an exploit for it, a proof of concept exploit several hours earlier than planned. And so when that happens, the embargo is essentially lifted, and court and disclosure happens immediately. Because like, there is no point if now people can attack you. So that's what made today particularly stressful, because like right before coming to this call to do this recording, I was making kernel builds for Fedora Sahi Remix and CentOS Hyperscale to address Dirty Frag. It's out the door now, and I have to deal with it.
Okay,
This is basically what my day has been, and actually the last several days have been.
So what you've painted here is a picture of from discovery until basically reporting, into some degree patching and management, and that's kind of at the distribution level. Now, Brandon, you deal with a lot of different types of end users across different markets. I know there's some specifics, obviously, you can't get into, but in terms of kind of keeping people's heads screwed on straight when a CVE comes out versus just, running away from the building, everything's on fire. What have you found are some of the best practices for handling patching or testing and releasing patches before they go out into what we'll say a production world at a customer site?
I even have some customers, their hair will be on fire for any CVE. But so generally, just keeping a level-headed announcement about it with the facts is really the best. It's really the only approach. I don't like a lot of the fear-mongering that always comes out with these, because a lot of these, even some of this, high severity ones, I don't want to downplay high severity CVEs. I'm not trying to, but some of them are they are not exploitable in the environments that most systems are in. So just remembering that disconnected systems, especially disconnected systems from the internet, generally are going to be fine, but it's still important to patch, because if someone loads up a code that can be exploited, that system can be manipulated. So even if it's behind the firewalls, so because that's generally one of the that's the issue we always have to think about, is just keep a level head about it. It's not these systems are, they're important. Like, having to do all this stuff is important, but we gotta keep a level head about ourselves. It's just remember that these things happen all the time. Yes, there's some that are more important than others that have active exploits, but we just keeping a level head is the most important part, and getting them out as quickly as possible is just using your standard patching mechanisms are usually fine. Your patch Tuesdays usually just fine to patch most of these stuff, or just patch it over the as it comes in. A lot of my customers have patch schedules, and guess what? They're going to get fixed no matter what. So running around with your hair on fire is not going to solve anything. Just keep a level head about it. Just read the CVE, understand your risk. I think that's the most important part, is understanding your risk. That's all that matters at the end of the day, is understanding your risk.